Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down the fast and aggressive SMG role, how you guys can play more aggressive in your game to hopefully get the victory. So we're actually going to be using the Vel 47 now. I thought the Vel 46. So the Vel I feel like is just a bit better in terms of mobility. So yeah, I wanted to run it, and especially for this kind of gameplay where we're going for the fast-paced SMG role, I thought it was a bit more usable than the Vaznev. So let's go through and see what we can do. We start off with the first blood here, going to push through the middle, and now the spawns are flipped. So in this scenario, it's going to get kind of mixy, right? So we want to go through and we essentially just want to keep the map control and basically hold P2. We go through, we chuck a nade over there, and what that does is give me some information that somebody's going to be on the top. So we're going to go through, take our time, make sure to shoulder this for information, jump around the corner, and I think that guy actually baited me in. So you know what, fair play to him. He goes through, he baits me in, and what he actually does is basically sees me, goes around the corner, and I thought he was kind of not looking at me, and yeah, just a good job from him to bait me in. Going through now, I know somebody's on the top. At the same time, I know there's one player on the hill who's going to go through, jump across, try to take him out, and I essentially walked right into his centering. Now on that hill, it's actually normally quite easy to get the kill when they're not looking, but I end up walking right into his aim, so it wasn't ideal. Going through here, we know they're going to spawn on the left, but there's a few ways to play this. I don't think going through the front is the best play, what I'm doing now, but you could definitely make it work, right? So let's see if I make it work. So we go through, we dolphin dive across, and it looks like I messed up there. So I guess one way of playing it was to actually cut in through the middle. So what my teammate's doing there, I think what he does is actually a good play, because you basically cut through the middle and you essentially pinch them on the hill. So that is one way of kind of playing it, but the rest of them, yeah, you definitely don't want to do it like that. We go through, 30 seconds left, you know, they're at the back of the hill, not much for me to work with. Jump up, get a really good centering onto one, push through. I'm actually one shot, just going to sit behind the plant here, hopefully, you know, hope for the best, get attack 56 out, and in this position, right, I'm ready for the next gunfight. So I've got my tac out, I've got my SMG out, and I straight away notice my teammates are going to sit on this hill. So you want to be rotating, okay? You never want to be sitting on scrap time, right? Constantly be rotating and making sure that you guys are ready for the next gunfights. So we go through, my teammates on that hill, going to go around the corner, we center onto them, and I'm not in a rush, but at the same time, I don't want to be too passive here. I want to make sure we're getting time on the new hill. So what you want to do is look at the kill feed and really just judge the situation, okay? See where the opponents are going to be and how you can stop them. So we go through the ladder. I spot the guy on the right, so we're going to try to take our time here. Again, waiting for our teammates, but every second that goes past is going towards our enemies. So we go through, my teammate's going to be with me. I actually go through a different angle. We go to AC, and then the opponent comes behind me. So I think I did a really good play. I was just waiting for my teammates for slightly too long. I wish they came a bit more aggressive there, and I think we would have been good to go, because we actually ended up getting the kill. We go through, and that guy said that isn't normal, so I was kind of lost at this point. I was like, what's not normal? I was checking, I was something going wrong, is someone not playing or something? But yeah, I don't know what it was. But we go through, and with 30 seconds left, you know, we don't have much time to work with, but I want to go to the top ladder here, and while my teammate's there, he's not exactly getting on the hill, so I kind of want to watch over him. And what actually ends up happening is I stay on the ladder for too long, and you can see the opponent sees me, gets a shot off, and we get taken out. So far it's been a bit of a mixy game, but let's see if we can turn things around in this next hard point in the P4. So we go through, going to shut the doors, go through the right hand side, and in this scenario, man, we got plenty of time to work with. You know, we got the hill, we got the rotation, my teammates get a 2-piece, that's a 3, that's the 4. So what that means is they're basically gonna have a fresh spawn all the way out, okay? So I'm gonna sit on the hill, I'm looking at the minimap to see, and looking at the kill feed just to see what I can spot, and I realize nobody's watching the flanks. We go through, I end up shouldering that for information, and what happens was, because we didn't have anyone on spawns, they actually end up getting very lucky, and they end up spawning right next to us. So what you want to do in a scenario like that is have somebody on the spawns. We're going to use his door to our advantage, jump out the window. Now, I thought that was a really good play, but in the moment, you know, it just didn't work out. And I feel like it's just down to my opponent centering. So he was able to center onto me and take me out. But most of the time, I think if you're going to make a play like that, it's going to work. Again, another play like this, it worked to an extent, but because I jumped and then I jumped again, you're going to see right here, he actually spotted me jumping and I fell off, then I jumped again. So if you're going to do a play like that and jump around the corner, you want to make sure you jump in one motion and, yeah, make the most out of it. But so far, I feel like I wanted to show you guys this gameplay because we didn't play good in certain aspects of this. And I think it was just down to just pacing and just poor decision making, which obviously it happens, right? I play solo queue all the time, and some games, you know, your pacing just not up to it, whether you're not warming up or just generally there's going to be things that don't go your way, and this is one of the examples. But it's important to stay kind of locked in and see what we can do, because we always end up, you know, changing the game around. I feel that's probably one of my best attributes is if I start slow, I always end up like fixing up my game throughout the match and just basically getting back on par with my teammates. So let's see how long it takes us to fix up and what we can do to change it. So we're going through the front now. My teammate's there. We're going to go through again. I know he's going to push through the side here, so we're going to dolphin dive off, make sure we use that ledge to our advantage. We spot him in the distance, take him out. I think that was just a good read for myself, kind of good map positioning, good awareness to go through. We spot the second, we're able to take him out as well. And just from that one little play, we're able to get a nice little two-piece, go through, and actually secure these last 20 seconds. So I'm going to try and help my teammates here. I actually had a stun grenade, so I wish I did it a second earlier just to really secure that time there and help my teammates out. But we get taken out, 10 seconds left. What can we do? What we want to do here, when there's about 15 seconds left, that's really, really unfortunate. Look at this kill, man. We slide across. He's shooting my teammate, and he ends up pre-firing through my teammate to kill me, which is really frustrating. But right now, I want to get to the top area, and I want to see if I can secure that kind of push through. And things go from bad to worse as I literally fall down and get taken out by my opponent. But we're going to push through here, see what we can do. There's a guy on the right that's got taken out, so we're going to again go through, and you can see we're kind of working on our centering, making sure we can spot the opponents. There's a guy on the top ladder here, so I'm going to push through, try to take him out. Once I can hopefully take him out, we should be able to go through and get the rest of the time. So we go through, we take him out. Now the problem is we're pushing up quite aggressive, so we end up flipping the spawns. But because there's 40 seconds left, I don't mind this play because I feel like we can still manipulate the map. So we're going to go through, we get a two-piece. The last guy's on the back left here. We're going to go through again with this Latchman. We take him out, and I'm starting to get a bit of momentum, a bit more confidence in this game. So we're going to go through with 30 seconds, sort of watch over my teammate. We get another kill, we send on to the top here, and I decided to back off it. I feel like this is a really good play because we're going to go through a different angle, watch through the left here, we spot him, and I just got some poor shots off. But in terms of overall play and positioning, I thought that was a really good job because not only did we kind of back off, we actually backed off and also kind of changed the just the angle we were approaching them from. But going through with 10 seconds left, what can we do here? Two people go down. We need to play this smart. We need to be in a situation where we can get some kills. We go through, we get another kill, going through the top now. My teammates are on the hill, we're watching the front. Things are looking good, so we're going to go through, jump across here just to get a bit closer. So that's a nice little jump spot if you guys want to wear. Go through, wait for my teammates here. Now we're in a 2 versus 1, so I'm going to go through, chuck a stun down. We get the stun off, we take out one. Great centering onto the second. We go through, almost take the third, we make him one shot, but we've done just enough now. So if we can keep this hill close and rotate early, we should be good to go, to be honest, because the next 2 hills are very, very big in terms of money hills. We go through, my teammates get a massive 2-piece. We're going to watch the front. I notice no one's there, so now we're just in a great spot. I'm going to snake this for cover. Somebody's on the left, we're going to take him out, watch over. Now my teammate's dead, so it's time for me to rotate the hill, but at the same time I don't want to die. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to be slightly more passive. I just make sure I'm securing the area before I jump on the hill, going through, making sure I'm carefully kind of constantly checking the doors. Now with a situation like this, okay, something that's really important, with 15 seconds left, you don't want to be at the back of the map here holding P2 spawns, because that's not the spawns you want for P3. So what you need to make sure you're being careful is that you stay on the hill on the other side. So right now you can see I'm at the front of the hill. That's not by chance, it's by reasoning, because I want to spawn as far away as possible from P2. So what I'm trying to do is basically get as far away as possible from there, which means I'm closer to the middle. So it's a small little trick for you guys. If you guys play hardpoint and you're in the scrap time, try to stay as away from the old hardpoint as possible, and it always helps you out. So going through here, gonna go through the middle, go through the left hand, to see what I can do. So we know they're gonna be on the right side of the hill. We spot one, we jump around the corner, we take him out, go through, take out the second. Now I'm not gonna say, oh, great play from me. I think that was really poor from my opponents. It just didn't really lock down that area. We go through, the third guy's going to push my teammate. We go through some great centering. We absolutely fry him, and well, I thought we fried him, but yeah, we got taken out. So things go from, you know, it looks okay right now. We're not having the best of games in the world, but I think it's important to show you guys games like this, just to show that sometimes, as long as you're making the right plays, even if they're not executing well, you can still win the game. As we go through, and our fundamentals are still on point. We're going to jump around the corner. We go through, make this guy one shot. We take one out, and what ended up happening here was just me trolling. So I got kind of overoccupied. I started shooting both of them at the same time, and then I don't really know what happened. I missed some shots and I got turned on, but his teammate was there to support him and he was able to take me out. So it was kind of like a 2 versus 2. We ended up getting both the kills, but his teammate was able to get the trade off. We're going to go through, we use the door to our advantage. Great little prone shot there. Now if I can stay alive in this corridor, we'll be good to go. We go through, get another kill. We're going to jump around the corner, and right now I'm constantly just kind of shuffling between these 2 corridors, but as soon as I see my teammate spawn, I know it's time to reposition and change. And this is where we start to mix things up, okay? So I want you to watch this play and really carefully break this down. So we're going to go through, we take a kill here, we're going to push through. My teammates are on the right here, I'm at right. I'm going to go through, I'm going to use the movement to my advantage and just make an absolute finesse play. So we jump across, go through, dolphin dive off, hit the ledge, get another kill, go through, round the corner and get another kill. Just like that, we're on a 5 kill streak, we get a 2-piece, going prone to record that. That's what normally happens to me when I record it. I have to press the buttons and make me go prone. It literally switches to my keyboard and mouse, makes me go prone, and I have to go back up again. But we go through, 5 seconds left, my teammates are on the hill, we push out, we get another kill, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what happened. So although we started off slow, we actually end up getting 22 kills and a minute 15 in the hill. Now, it's nothing crazy. I didn't light the lobby on fire, but the fact that I kept it consistent and I was able to keep up with the rest of the team, I think is my best attribute. And something if you guys struggle with, maybe you can try to work on, is just try to be consistently good and then have those games where you pop off. Now, I feel like that's such a good way to play, because if you're consistently good, like honestly, looking at this game back, there were so many times I feel like I lost gunfights and I still ended up 22 to 15. So what that means is if I can clean up those small mistakes, I probably could have had a 2KD game and we would have won by even more. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.